Here's today's In Touch devotion.
Today's scripture reading begins in verse 7 of Jeremiah chapter 17. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, and whose trust is the Lord. For he will be like a tree planted by the water, that extends its roots by a stream, and does not fear when the heat comes, but its leaves will be green, and it will not be anxious in a year of drought, nor cease to yield fruit.
Knowledge is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with studying doctrine, theology, or church history. But knowledge and belief aren't the same, and neither one on its own is anything without trust. Those of us who are Christians can think of it this way. If God's love is like the air in our lungs, then, since our trust is in His Son, Jesus Christ, He is like the connective tissue in our body, holding everything together. A lot of people consider trust an abstract concept, but in reality, it results in observable change in action or attitude. And that's what we see in the Bible. References to trust, faith, or belief are usually associated with noticeable transformation. Similarly, when we wholeheartedly trust God, there's often a noticeable change that occurs. It begins with something that happens within us, regardless of whether our circumstances change. But when God's love causes such a shift, our perspective should change and impact our daily life. For instance, it's possible people around us will feel encouraged by our presence, will treat the world around us with more care, and our reactions will open the door to peace instead of conflict. Trusting God frequently begins in commonplace moments. Sometimes the greatest change is triggered by an action as simple as humbly asking the Lord for help. Take even one small step toward Him today. Let Him show you how trustworthy He is.